Hello, fine people. I'm Misty, and welcome back to Lovestyle. Today, we're going to be talking about a New Year's resolution you may have in the year 2020, which today is the first day of 2020. I'm very excited about the new year. I'm going around telling people, "Are you excited about 2020?" They look at me funny, but that's okay. I at least put it in their heads that maybe they should be, or maybe I'm too overzealous about it. But I'm going to embrace this year and manifest my dreams. I hope you do the same. You're in charge of your own life. Some people do not think that. Some people do not realize every decision you make can benefit you. It's tiny little goals. One of my New Year's resolutions for 2020 is I will not debate my diet with others or try to justify it to anybody. Now, people are curious because I'm on carnivore. I'm on the carnivore diet. I've been on the keto diet for years before others have even heard of it. And I had to debate my keto diet ways for 2 years. I got sick of it. I got to tell you, this year I'm not into it. I'm just going to say, Google it. That's what I do. I eat meat. I will promote it, but in very few sentences, because you will get triggered sometimes by what others might say. It's tricky, I'll be honest. I am definitely a people lover. I might be a people pleaser even. I love people and I love for everyone to get along, but that's just not how it works all the time. Everyone has their own diet. Stick to the diet you want to do. I want to do carnivore. My husband does the biology diet, which we'll come around to later, because everyone's going to say, the biology diet, what's that? It's quite interesting, actually. He lost 100 pounds. I lost 50 pounds. So maybe you know something I don't. But what works for me is the carnivore diet, and I'm sticking with what works for me. To me, it's sustainable. Something that is sustainable. I know my emotions. I know why I eat things I shouldn't eat at times. And if the carnivore diet does something for me where I don't feel emotional enough to eat a bag of popcorn or some Doritos, I'm going to stick with the diet that keeps me away from that stuff. So this year, don't debate your diet to anyone unless you want to. But I'll tell you what, it opens a can of worms. It's almost like talking politics. Don't debate your diet. Eat what you like. Do the diet that works for you. Vegans do what works for them. They like eating a lot of vegetables. They like to stay away from the animals. Carnivores eat meat. They feel that's best for their body, and they see results. Great results. Say, well, I eat mostly meat. I occasionally have a vegetable, if that's the case. Now, I have found eliminating more vegetables from my diet has left me with a lot healthier skin. I don't have rashes anymore. I don't have heartburn ever. And I'm happy to say that. So we're clearing the body. The carnivore diet is an elimination diet. I am not strictly meat and eggs and cheese. I do incorporate a few vegetables per week, probably twice a week. So far, so good. I have my suspicions about a few vegetables. And you may find that you run into the same thing. Try some stuff if you are so bold. But do not defend your diet to anyone. Nobody knows how anyone else's body works. Getting the body you want. Now, why would anyone else want a different body for you? Why would it be up to anybody else what kind of body you should have? Or what kind of diet you should have for that matter? If you don't feel you'll be happy until you get to a certain weight, I think that that's fine. You should accept yourself and love yourself on the inside. But if you don't like what you see in the mirror, and you feel that what you see in the mirror does not match your insides, like what happened to me, then make the change. Get the body you want. Find the diet that works for you. For me, that's OMAD carnivore. fasting, and low carb. I have some vegetables occasionally, but I am about 90% carnivore. 10% of the time, I allow different types of vegetables, but not very often. And that's what works for me. I feel satiated. I feel healthy. I don't have digestion issues. I'm going to go for the body I want. If your friends say to you, well, you're fine just the way you are, shouldn't that be up to you? That's your decision. If you would rather become your best version, and everyone knows what that looks like, don't settle for less. Make sure you get the body that you want. Also, do the diet that works best for you. If it's keto, great. If it's paleo, even better. If it's low carb, high carb, all vegetables, which is vegetarian, vegan, or carnivore. You're in charge of your own life. It's your decision. Don't let anybody else tell you what you should do, what you should eat, and what you should look like, most importantly. That's up to you. You know, I used to look at pictures of myself a couple of years ago. I had gained about 50 pounds. I was probably already 30 pounds overweight. That's 80 total. Now I've lost 50 of that since then, so I have about 30 to go. That's the body I want. Ask yourself, what can I do? Small goals each day towards the goal of not being uncomfortable in my own body, recognizing myself in photos, being okay with photos. I actually, when I made my first video, which was last week, this will be my third video. Thanks for watching. Subscribe if you like me and my show, our show. Subscribe and like. When I did my first video and watched it back, I said, that's me? Whose voice is that? It's odd. I'm still on my journey. I'd like to lose 30 more pounds, which I plan on doing, and you can join me for the rest of my journey, and we'll see if that works. I'm pretty sure it will. Don't let anybody tell you how to eat. Don't let anybody tell you what diet is best. Nobody knows that. We're all different. There are some themes that keep reoccurring in the health industry that seem to be being proven now. Things like oxalates in vegetables, which are tiny crystals that can get into your organs. There's also lectins, another toxin from a plant. So I'm eliminating a lot of those personally to see how my body reacts when I reintroduce them. The carnivore diet is an elimination diet. An elimination diet is coming down to square one or ground zero and only eating a few foods and reintroducing those other foods very, very slowly as soon as you acclimate to what the carnivore diet can do after it clears the body of these toxins. It's a very interesting journey. It's very surprising to me that eating mostly meat, animal fats, and eggs and cheese can make you feel so great. I would have never thought that. I was taught to eat my vegetables. Now I'm not eating that many vegetables. We'll see how it goes. But try the carnivore diet. Try OMAD, 1 meal a day. If you can hack it, you got to be tough to do any of these two things. If you can do OMAD and you can try the carnivore diet, you are the 1%ers. Be a 1%er. Try the carnivore diet. Try OMAD. Be tougher than everybody else in the room. Be smarter than everybody else in the room. And see if you can make this happen for yourself, because you deserve it. in 2020. Peace.